into Maine. Icy roads and poor visibility for the ride home near Fayetteville,
All
West
praise to
Virginia.
Yahweh,
This is
Ba'ashem,
the
Yahweh
system tonight,
Shai.
set to bring up to 2
Honors
feet of
and
snow
blessings
in
to
some
all the
places where the
apostles,
full rain lost
Akim, and
power for days already.
worldwide, man,
ABC's
in the
Adrian
four
Banker
corners,
from
the four
Massachusetts
winds.
Tonight, round 3. A winter storm
Round
already
3,
bringing
man.
heavy snow to the
I
Ohio
pray for you
Valley.
brothers up
Down
there,
trees to the
man.
Carolinas, roads dangerous to drive on. The storm is moving to the north and east, where
I
communities
pray
brace
for
for
you
what's
brothers, man,
become
out
a
there in New York and
never-ending
Jersey,
story.
man, all
The
up on the
third
East
nor'easter
Coast,
in
man.
11 days. Millions in the Northeast are still recovering from back-to-back storms that left some in the dark. No power to charge their phones, without heat or hot water for over a week.
We will be enacting a snow emergency starting tonight at
This
7
is
o'clock in the city of Boston. The
chapter
Boston
1,
public schools are closed for tomorrow.
In
starting
Quincy,
at verse 3.
Massachusetts, Paul Copp's
And
basement
Yahweh,
destroyed
Ba'ashem,
by
Yahweh
last
Shai,
week's
slow
storm.
to anger, but great in power.
Until this last
Yahweh,
storm. And
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, will no by means, will by no means clear the guilty. His way is in the whirlwind and storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebukes the sea and makes it dry, and he dries up all the rivers. Bashan and Carmel wither, and the bloom of Lebanon fades. The mountains quake before him, and the hills melt. The earth heaves before him, and the world and all who live in it.
Been battered now in 2 nor'easters already.
Man,
That's right, David. We're
we
talking
watching
over
prophecy
60
unfold
miles
this
per
year,
hour
man. He's
wind
battering the
gusts and
earth.
up to 2 feet
It's
of
just the
snow.
beginning,
With the
bro.
high tide rolling in, there's the
I
concern
was just
for
watching the
flooding
video on
again.
YouTube earlier
David?
And also already
about
those
cracks
news
in Saudi
power lines, Adrian,
Arabia.
thanks to you. Let's get right to Rob Marciano. He's live along
Crack,
New York's
a
West Side
huge
Highway
crack in a
tonight,
mountain
an
in Washington
unbelievable
State.
third, Rob, 10 days.
You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, David. This one's a little bit different. The good news is it'll track a lot farther off the coast. The bad news is that means it will be mostly snow for most people. And folks who live on the coast are going to get hit hard. Right now, it's taking shape just off the Carolina coastline, still snowing in Raleigh and Richmond. It'll rapidly intensify tonight. By the morning commute from Atlantic City to Albany to Boston, just a miserable one. It's snowing heavily. Blizzard conditions potentially for the evening commute in and around Boston, with heavy snow continuing there. Could see 12 to 20 inches
I pray for
in
you
eastern
brothers,
New England,
man.
6 to 12 inland, 3 to 6 just outside of
Today is
New York.
March
It's almost
13th,
St. Patrick's Day.
Monday,
David?
5:35 p.m.
Thank you. And at the White House tonight, President Trump revealing his plan for gun safety, and critics are now asking
he don't care about
promise
them
he
guns,
made
man.
that is not in the proposal. Also at this hour, breaking news from the White House on the Russia investigation. We have it all involving what a committee in the House is now saying. Here's ABC's chief White House correspondent, Jonathan Karl.
Less than 2 weeks
They talking
ago,
about
President
Russia.
Trump boldly declared he's not afraid to take on the NRA.
Talking about Russia and the gun control, right? But they ain't telling us that Russia got a new hypersonic missile that can strike at any given time. They can't stop it. They got another warhead that bursts into 9 or 10 different warheads, and they showed a video of it striking Florida. They got another bomb that could blow up a country the size of the state of Texas. They ain't talking about all these issues that's going on. Russia's ready to go to war with the United States, man. Then we got Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai striking the earth with these strong tempests, man. We'll read Nahum chapter 1, starting at verse 3 again. This is verses 3 through 5. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai is slow to anger, but great in power. And Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai will by no means clear the guilty. His way is in whirlwind and storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebukes the sea and makes it dry. He dries up all the rivers. Bashan and Carmel wither, and the bloom of Lebanon fades. The mountains quake before him, and the hills melt. The earth heaves before him, the world and all who live in it. Speaking of the mountains heaving, man, they got huge cracks, man, in the earth now. I was just watching the video. They wouldn't let me finish watching it, but I just got through watching the video. They show huge cracks in the state of Washington, inside one of the mountains in the state of Washington. Then it goes to Macedonia, a huge crack going through a city. And it goes into Saudi Arabia with a huge crack. You know what I'm saying? The earth is cracking up like you cracked your cell phone or something, man. Man, it's actually going down, man. Then I got other news reports that certain seas and rivers and oceans are drying up. Just like it says, he rebukes the sea and makes it dry. And he dries up all the rivers. He's doing that now, man. Certain rivers, like the Euphrates River, is drying up. Down there by Brazil and Venezuela, part of the Atlantic Ocean is gone, man. You got ships sitting on dry land, bro. It's actually going down, man. Where all this water going? Huh? You know? Shh, man. They got all this bullshit about returning the money and all of those shit. About this porn star shit. But boy, saying we got Russia ready to bomb our ass. They using North Korea as a front, when the real enemy is Russia, Iran, and Turkey. You know, Ethiopia, Libya. Those are the motherfuckers that's teaming up against this bitch. After the war kicks off with them, that's when North Korea gonna come in, and China, they gonna use the Euphrates River to come in. Well, where the Euphrates River used to be at, they gonna use that. Like it says in the book of Revelation 16, and he shall dry up the Euphrates River to make the way of the kings of the east. You know, it's about to go down, man. We there. You know, I know a lot of brothers are going through a lot of things right now, man. Yo, they putting hexes on me too, man. You know, they putting a effeminate spirit on me. They trying to put a homosexual spirit on me. You know, they want me to turn back to the baby stage, and they put a gangbanger spirit on me. They trying to get me killed that way. You know, they want to put a drug dealer spirit on me, trying to get me to go back to prison. You know, I know what's going on, man. I know this ain't no joke. I've been in this truth going on 10 years, man. Over 10 years now. This road been hard, man. I done slipped. I done failed a few times, man, along the way. I'm not afraid to admit it. I done slipped. But I never lost the truth, man. I always stand firm in the faith, you know. But I just want to give a quick shout out, you know, talking about a quick review of what's going on in the world. This goes out to all the Akim in the four winds, the elect, and to my brothers in the northeast, man. Stay prayed up, and I'm praying with y'all, man, that y'all come through this good, man. Until we meet, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai. Honors and blessings to all the apostles worldwide and the Akim worldwide, these four winds, speaking this truth with sincerity. And stay up. I love y'all. Shalom.